Where do you get started as a financial coach? And I am welcoming other people's opinions. We've got some veterans in the group. I'll just tell you what I think. And I think the best place to start is really honing in and reflecting and solidifying your why. And this is deeper than just like, well, I want to help people, right? I want to help people with money. As a financial coach, that's what we all do. But within that niche, there's also a lot of smaller niches. So do you want to help people who are in debt? Do you want to help people who are in a disagreement with their spouse? Do you want to help people save for their first house? Do you want to help people with budgeting? Do you want to help small business owners, young adults just out of college? And I think, to really think about, what do you do? What kind of programs do you offer? What's the session schedule like? What do you charge? It all starts with figuring out, why do you want to do it in the first place? And this can be tough because it requires some reflection and introspection, and sometimes admitting that some of the experiences we had were not great, or that we made bad decisions at some point and we had to overcome those. And that's why we're better for ourselves and our family, and maybe for our clients, because of those challenges we had to overcome. I go into depth on what my story is with all of my clients. And I know that it is why people buy from me, or why they seek out my help. There is an awesome video, I'm going to post it in the links to this, by 𝗧𝗛𝗜𝗏, and he talks about how people buy your why. They don't buy the how or the what you're selling. They essentially buy your why. Not only is it good in the way that you build relationships with clients, but think about the fact that, like, if you know what it is that you're trying to help people solve, now, like, how many sessions does that require? What is the marketing? What do you call the name of that session? What do you call your business? Like, all of those things that maybe seem like the options are endless, all of a sudden become much more narrowed down. I also think that it is the thing that helps you tick or keep going when you're having a bad week, which we will all have them. We all have those clients that maybe drive us a little crazy before we've figured it out, or we maybe don't let them go soon enough, and so they bother us at first or something like that. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. Hopefully it doesn't happen all that often, but it really does help for you to clarify your message. And in those weeks where the going is tough, it keeps you going. It is the reason that you're passionate about this. It's the reason you do what you do and why you get up every day. And I think all of that is really important. I'm going to help you guys by posting the 𝗧𝗛𝗏 video. I also have a couple of other quotes that I want to share with you really quickly, just to sort of like, hone in on what it is that I'm saying right now. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. And that was by Mark Twain. Also, Maya Angelou, you can only become truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you. And this why is, really everything. It helps you to have conversations with people. For those of you just starting out and maybe struggling with imposter syndrome, it also helps you to feel really solid and overcome that, because you know why it is that you're doing what you're doing. And you don't need to have all the certifications that everybody else has if you can focus on what it is that you want to help people with. And like I said, once you solidify that, it helps you to clarify your message, your branding, the number of sessions a person needs in order to solve that problem. What kind of results are you going for? Clarify your niche within this niche. And not only knowing your why, but really knowing how to tell the story and effectively tell the story from, an emotional standpoint, a strategic standpoint, with the ability to connect with the clients that you're trying to help. So that's where I would suggest you start. And I know it has nothing to do with finances, but I promise you that if you start there, the next step of really trying to decide, all of your prices and packages and programs and messaging and branding and content on your website, all of that becomes a lot easier to come up with once you've figured out this step. So I hope this helps.